everything around you. That's why I mentioned entertainment. Everything around you, even the things that you start to entertain or used to entertain all the time, things that start tasting funny. You think you tripping. No, you're evolving. It's you're shedding like snakes. I hate to mention them, but you know how snakes shed skin. You're shedding skin, literally, and you don't even know it. You're literally becoming a new creature because when snakes shed skin, are they not? Their skin is what? Renewed, shiny, refreshed, because they had to shed because they outgrew the old skin that they were in, my friend. And that's what's going on with us right now. All of these so-called changes that you call them changes is really the shedding. You're shedding your skin. You dig what I'm saying? They're becoming a whole new creature. That's why them shoes don't fit the same no more. Them pants don't fit the same no more. And I'm speaking metaphorically. Now, some of us in the physical is because we gonna gain some weight. We got to do something about that. You see what I'm saying? Because cleanliness is next to godliness, and that's in all forms of our life. We got to clean up the way we eat. Of course, clean up our speech, clean up our thinking, clean up the way that we receive things, clean up the way that we respond to things, clean up the environment that we are in, literally. Some of y'all got messy houses, messy closets, kitchen ain't right. You see what I'm saying? But we asking God for a whole new house. But he like, what are you doing? What I gave you right now? How are you taking care of what I gave you or what I allowed you to have right now? Because you got to think about it. You asking God personally for something, right? And so he looking at it's just like you know somebody in your family and or a friend, and you see how they do people when folk give them something, how they act ungrateful. You know what I'm saying? How they just treat like, dang, they just didn't you just get them shoes? They already dirty. Man, dang, didn't you just get that shirt? You already working out in it or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you get my drift. So, how you think? Be home and look at that stuff. And I know people like, oh, you said lean not to your own understanding, but God created us in our taste, right? To know without a book being given to you at birth, to know innately like what's right and what's wrong, what tastes good and what's nasty. Do you understand what I'm saying? What's really nasty and what's clean. You know what I mean? Like you get my drift. That was instilled. That was like a download. That's like your hard drive, right? Okay, so that's a feature that comes from the Most High. So as he's sitting high and looking low on our situations in particular, he's paying attention to how we handle things, man. Like when people give you stuff and or whatever the case may be, you feel me? How you handling stuff. So, all right, bet. So you mean if when I come off the throne and give you something, you want me to come off my throne and I'm watching you handle what you get every day, right? You want me to call my throne to come help you or to give you something, just so you can treat what I gave you just like you treat everything else. Come on now, what they do that at? You feel me? I might have to split this video up in two or just drop it all in whole. I don't know how I'm gonna do it yet, y'all. I'm just rolling. You dig? But yeah, man. A lot of us don't recognize where we at. And like I said, I'm speaking from like a real place. I'm in a place of transition. You dig what I'm saying? Spiritually, seasons changing, and everything that I just mentioned to you all. I don't know why I want to say you all, good gracious, boy. Sometimes that country, you know what I'm saying, twang, slang, whatever come out you know what I'm talking about, boy. Anyway, recognizing where I'm at in this thing, and like I said, you know, little fun facts that I gathered along the way, I sit there and give them to y'all. You dig? Because I know somebody out there that's hearing what I'm saying and picking up what I'm putting down. It makes all the sense. It's explaining everything that you were going through. You thought you was going crazy, thought you were losing your mind, and you're not. You're not losing your mind. You're not tripping. You dig what I'm saying? You just shedding skin. You're dropping that dead weight in your life, whether you know it or not. That's what's happening right now. And like I said, also too, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, be careful what you ask for. Cause ain't no, they say you might get it. No, you gonna get it. One way or the other. You gonna get it. But even when we ask for those blessings or those things that we know that can just change everything about our life, just like a lot of people want a relationship, man or woman. So you want a significant other, and you're asking God for a husband, you're asking God for a wife, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Some people are asking God for children because they are, going through some things in their body. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, what are we doing to prepare for what we asking for? You understand what I'm saying? Are you making those proper changes to be able to steward and withstand the blessing when it comes? Are you preparing yourself for the blessing? I know you're going through, pure hell right now. I know you're going through some changes in emotions, and it don't feel good. It don't feel good, man. It don't feel good. But what's on the other side of that pain, though? Come on now. Number big blessings. And then you look back, you be like, man, I did all, that was nothing. You know how it is when you finally get through something. Now, when you're going through it, boy, oof, you feel like you about to die, right? Boy, what? Boy, that thing, I ain't finna try to do that again. I don't wish that on nobody, right? You be saying, I don't wish that on my worst enemy. But then when you finally get through it, right, and you look on the other side and you see where you at with this thing, right? That when you start realizing that thing that lies within you that you didn't even know. And then the whole time, God looking like, yeah, I knew what I was doing the whole time. You thought he was taking you around the long way. He was actually taking you through the shortcut. You thought he was taking you the long way. No. He was taking you through the shortcut. Or while you were going through things back to 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 back. In your mind, you're looking at the years, the time that elapsed. But just imagine if you went the other way. Hello, somebody. Come on now. Just imagine if you went the way that you thought you were going was the right way. And God had to sit there and take you and then move you this way to put you in the right direction. What is that saying to you? You thought you were going somewhere fast. Real fast. But you were going in the wrong direction real fast. And while you going real fast in the wrong direction, it's pushing you so far because you're moving that fast. Just think about a car going zoom 100 miles straight down the highway, right? Once that car realized it went the wrong way, but been driving for about 10 minutes, going 100 miles per hour, 10 minutes straight, how many miles have you driven the wrong way? And how much time have you wasted going the wrong way? Just to find out, man, that your GPS was taking you it was just, you got to reroute, and it's taking you back. But it's like when God decided to turn you around, he gonna take you through some back streets. He gonna take you. It's another cut right here. You turn off this road, gonna lead you to this other highway that you ain't know nothing about. And you know what I'm saying? They're gonna kill that 30-minute trip. And then you seen all that traffic in rush hour. Yeah, I'm gonna have you turn this way right there. You gonna avoid all that traffic, right? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you gonna on the back road though. You know it got potholes. You know it got debris in the road. You know sometimes it be them dirt roads. So sometimes it get a little muddy when it get wet. You see what I'm getting at with this? You feel me? It's that back road. You know what I'm saying? You traveling. You feel me? Boy, this a whole new revelation. Boy, real talk. I'm giving it to you. As I'm getting it, I'm giving it to you. You catching it, right? You catching me like right in the eureka moment. This is what I be having, like these epiphanies. You dig what I'm saying? And I just have a collection of them, and I just come and give them to y'all. You dig what I'm saying? But man, look, that's some real deal right there, man. That's some real spill. It's like God done took us like that back road journey. You feel me? That back road. You know what I'm saying? Like, boy, this some real deal Holyfield stuff right here, man. For real, man. This is something like, let this sizzle in your spirit. Like, for real, man, let this marinate. Just let it sit. You dig? And so when you really think about it, are you really as bad off as you think you are? Because the more that you endure, or the more that you start seeing coming your way, even after the change happens, and you can feel when the change happens because your reaction stuff don't even be the same no more. Or it used to affect you and really piss you off, don't even get you mad like that no more. You don't be stunned. Really, you don't even realize it, but you don't reach a certain place in your mind that you actually make a real, listen, something happens in real time. You're able to slow that thing down and make a decision in your mind. Am I gonna react to this way? I'm gonna react. I'll just not even care about this. Not even knowing that that's a whole new place of growth for you. And you didn't even recognize it. You didn't even recognize it. You gotta think about it. Probably last month before last, you weren't doing that with yourself. You wasn't asking yourself, okay, what we gonna do with this? You wasn't taking the time to do that. You was reacting. You just jumped straight in. Okay. Sometimes we gotta take the time with ourselves. I ain't say sometimes. We need to do that more often than it's good to be by yourself sometimes. For real. Isolation before elevation. God, a lot of times, has to get us by ourselves and away from everything. So not only that you can get to know him on a whole nother level, but you need to know yourself. You know, God don't never change. And, but we do. And as we evolve in our changes that we naturally have within ourselves, and you asking God to go to a whole new level, you need to know yourself. Knowing yourself can help you. So when people challenge you and you know yourself, you know when it's not even worth defending yourself. People lying on you gonna reach that new place. Hello, me. Reach that new place. People sitting there and can be lying on you right in your face and it not even bother you. Because you know on the inside of you, you know who you are. You know what you stand for. You know what you do. If you don't say it once or twice, hey, I didn't do that. That ain't me. That ain't my character. X, Y, and Z. You used to go, go in when it comes to defending yourself. Now you don't even do it no more like that. The old thing that used to bother you like that don't even sweat you like that no more. You don't even react the same. You're growing. You're evolving. You're dropping the dead weight. You're shedding the skin. You don't even see it. Right? So while you're in this phase, you're embarking this new place you're about to get ready to go into. You're about to receive the harvest, the blessing, right? All of that. Trust the process. Some of us don't even trust our own self. I understand. You've been so mad at yourself from the past decisions you don't make. It's like, I don't even trust myself with myself. You know what I'm saying? I get it. But guess what? You're coming into a place where you don't even see the growth that you've had within, where now you can trust yourself again. Trusting yourself also helps your confidence, your belief in yourself and getting things done. Meeting that mark, right? Showing up in the world, right? Because that's what we're embarking right now. We're going to that season right now. A lot of us are moving into that season right now where we tired because we've been worn out from all the stuff we went through, all the arguing, all the pain, all the frustration. We wow. And God like, all right, man, I just need one more quarter out you. One more quarter out you, man, just to push on through. And this quarter, little do you know, you're going into like the fourth quarter, right before the first quarter starting a new game, right? But in this fourth quarter, let me tell you something. What you don't know. Through all them struggles you went through, it's like running a suicide for basketball, right? It's like you've been running laps. You've been building endurance. So the first 3 quarters was pure you know what, right? You were going through it, huffing and puffing, out of breath. Coach, I need a breather, right? But you don't even know that them 3 quarters in your life don't prepare you to go on beast mode in that fourth quarter. So he asking you to come off that bench one more time, right? And finish the game out strong. Just come on, I just need that one good quarter out you, right? That one good quarter out you, right? In your mind, you feel like you ain't got nothing left. You ain't got nothing left on the inside. You ain't got nothing left right now. You feel me? Not knowing. You ever heard of that second wind? Boy, that thing finna kick in like never before. And you finna go on beast mode. Everybody else out here on the court, they flat out tired. Because guess what? While you sitting there warring against them, they warring with you too, right? Even the ones that are bringing stuff to you. They more wore out than you are because they had to think about everything that they're going to bring to you before they brought it to you, right? So they was toiling within themselves before they started toiling with you. You dig what I'm saying? So they extra tired out here. Now they can put on the mask and the face and talk all that trash, but they tired. Boy, when that quarter start, the referee hand you that ball, Then throw you that ball in. You push that ball up that court. That when you gonna feel it. Hold up, my legs feel fresh. Hold up, boy, I feel like I feel like I just started. You understand what I'm saying? You gonna feel renewed. But that's what God do. You dig what I'm saying? He gonna put you out there and be like, yeah, now go out there and swim. Go out there. You were drowning at first. You need that little life jacket. You probably scared to jump in that water. You be like, God, you know good well I can't swim, man. You trying me? Why you trying to embarrass me like that? You trying to make me go out bad? Like, okay, God, like, what is this? You know, one of them things where, you know, you want me to go out so you can show you, you know, no. He want to show you what he been working on through you the whole time and you couldn't even see it. You just got to jump out there in that water. You can swim now. Before you got with him, you was kicking your legs and wasn't going nowhere. Right there, you tired as a mug in that water, boy. You standing still, though. You paddling, splashing water everywhere, boy, making a whole mess out that thing. You know what I'm talking about? Ain't going nowhere real fast. You hear me? God like, look at them, post over. I'm going to go out there and show them, man, how to do, you know, the little butterfly thing, you know, swim backwards, underwater. Have to swim out there like Michael Phelps, boy. You feel me? I hope y'all picking up what I'm putting down. You dig what I'm saying? Because that's where we at. A lot of us are in that place right now in our life where we are embarking on the greatest times in our life is upon us right now. We done been through hell. We done been through the worst. We done been through every obstacle that you can think of. And a lot of time we were going through it. You ain't had nobody to talk to. Even if people were around you, you try to talk to them once or twice, but they start telling you you're playing the victim. They start saying, they were making it seem like, oh, your situation ain't too bad. Meanwhile, you got it. They want you to listen to them. Or meanwhile, if you took that same attitude and energy with them, then you'll be a bad person. Or, oh, I knew you didn't care. You know, stuff like that, right? The little narcissistic stuff that people do with you, right? Okay. Look, the whole time, you couldn't even see the light that was shining within you. The whole time. The whole time. You feel me? Because a lot of people ain't going to tell you. Even if they see the glow up on you. Now, ooh, that's another thing. Let me say that before I get out of here. You may not be able to see it on you. But like I said, pay attention to everything around you. Start paying attention to how people start moving around you. That's going to also let you know where you at in life. That's going to let you know all of a sudden if people start wanting to get their stuff together. It's a good thing that you're rubbing off on them like that. But it's also could be an alert. You know what I'm saying? Because they seeing where you're about to go. So some people feel like they got to make a power move before that permanent move come to you, because they think that you may switch up on them and they don't feel like, they don't want to take a loss. Or it may be because you may finally wisen up to who you really are and realize who they really were in your life. And you be like, why I even dealing with you? Out of here, right? So before they get kicked to the curb because they can see it coming, they got to go ahead and make their little power move, or what they think is a power move. And they think when they make that move, it's going to come against you or make you feel some type of way, not knowing that they can't stop. You can't stop the rain. You know what I'm talking about? When it started to fall, you can be so caught up in your storm, the good storm for once in your life, the good storm for once in your life. I'm going to say that one more time. The good storm for once in your life. You're going to be so caught up in that thing.